Today I'm gonna do a Bleach review. Yes, a Bleach review. Now it's gonna be my first anime review, so I'm trying to do it as non-spoiling as possible. Alright, some of you may know that I love Bleach. It's an awesome show, an awesome manga that is about it's about a guy named Ichigo Kurosaki. He's 15 years old, like any other high school freshman is, and he high school. He technically has a normal life, except he can see spirits. And what does it mean? He can see the afterdeath. How? Well, because he just has the power to. I won't say anything else. So the plot is about a guy. Well, I just said it. The character is Ichigo Kurosaki meeting a Soul Reaper girl named Rukia Kuchiki. Now that's her. And Rukia Kuchiki claims to be a Soul Reaper, or a guide, or what's what I call a spirit guide. A Soul Reaper technically defeats bad souls, which are known as hollows, which are monsters with huge masks and with a hole in their chest. And the Soul Reapers also have to take holes, which are spirits from good spirits, and bring them to the Soul Society by using console. How? Let me show you how. Can you imagine this little sword here? And this is the end of it. You prick it on their head or somewhere in the body, then boom, you can immediately get sent to the spirit. So yeah, that's how we do it, the Soul Reapers. And when Ichigo's family gets attacked, Rukia gets injured, and she technically does not have the power to fight anymore. So she asks Ichigo to take over her place as a Soul Reaper for a while. Of course he agrees, yes, and that's how he becomes a Soul Reaper. That's how he looks like in this cover-up. He gets a huge sword as big as his body, and for the past 20 episodes, or 15 or so episodes, his job is to defeat evil souls, and having some challenges on his way. What type of challenges? You have to watch the anime if you want to know. Some of you may know what the first season is all about, and some of you may argue that I should get on with the real plot, etc. But it's technically the first layer of Bleach, really. The second layer is... Alright, I'm just going to give you a preview. One character gets... Alright, no, don't want to... Well, it's not much of a spoiler anyway. I mean, it does get your interest. Alright, fine. And so, in the 16th episode or so, Rukia gets sent back to the Soul Society. Timmy gets forced back because she broke a law, which is you cannot put powers in a person's body. Yay! And that's why you can get executed. What? Yes. It does get very deep in season 2 and 3. The first season is technically like an introduction, a big introduction on all the characters and etc. So, yeah, the characters in this show. We have Ichigo, which I just mentioned, Rukia, which is a Soul Reaper, plus still is disguised as a high school girl, as you can see back there for the lights. It's back there. We also got Orihime, the orange-haired one back there, which is a little bit of goofy type character, but she does a lot of fun to watch, and she doesn't have a lot of screening time. Udai Yoshida, the one right next door, the white guy, white-suited guy. He's actually known as a Quincy and technically hates solar burst. Why? I will not tell you why. And at the far left of my side, there you see a guy which you cannot really see because over the shadow, but his name is Yasuto. He has an interesting past itself. So technically every single character has an interesting background history that you do learn in all the arcs. You do first learn in the first arc, which is season 1, and then afterwards it gets more into the action part of season 2, and 3 when Ichigo and his friends try to invade the Soul Society by saving Rukia. And then right as season 3 ends, you sort of think it's interesting that it ends. Because again, it comes for big, I won't spoil anything, but it does have a little bit of surprises here and there thrown in there, which are quite interesting to analyze and quite, frankly, quite fun to watch. Some of it is, of course, dramatizing and etc. But, yeah. So, in season 2, more characters show up, a lot of them, and technically get overall repeated again and again, but it's quite a nice series just from the start. And the animation, wow, the animation was quite great. You have sometimes like just 3D rotation going on, like in one episode of I think it was 41, I believe, where they did his full and 3D rotation, which is quite nice to see. But overall, it's quite nice animation. So not much you can complain about it. Everything is, well, actually, if I do have to think about it, it's a perfect anime. I mean, it's one of the top three favorable animes around the world. It does have an excellent plot. It technically is my favorite anime because it is so well written. Every character almost every character you see is lovable, except some of them, which I really loathe and hate. Why? Because there was some stupid ass filler that got thrown in there later on in the episodes. If I could just tell you what to avoid in Bleach is the filler. Some of you may know what. Some of you may know like what filler is, like where the arc goes on and then it jumps into a different arc suddenly. That's what some of you fillers in Bleach tend to get shoved in there like it comes up next, but it does not in the manga. Which anyway means like it's more time wasted. So in the anime, more time wasted in the Bleach world, which is quite interesting to analyze, but you can do it only once or twice. Well, they do use it 2 times, but they do use like these intercepting mini side filler plots, like in the story arc. Like here, boom, a new story arc. Okay, it's great. Oh, it's horrible. Ah, shit. So yeah. The worst filler I could possibly come up with, and trust me, you should avoid this one. The worst one possible is the Princess arc. Because Princess is a bitch. Her two assistants are crap. And the villain is like a douchebag. And it's technically like felt like Naruto took over Bleach and controlled it, because it did felt like Naruto, like pointless plots and etc. So overall, I do have to say avoid that arc. Furthermore, you can enjoy the show the way it is. And it does have 4 movies so far. The 5th one that will come out soon, and it's live action. Yes, they announced it in 2010 that they're going to make a live action movie of Bleach. Do I believe them? They can make a good job? Yeah, I sort of believe it. They could make an excellent job. Well, such from Dragon Ball Z! Just pretty quite horrible. What about the time about this? Because it's too long. I don't like too long anime series, except for Bleach and One Piece. Those are accepted as alright for the lengthy arcs. So yeah, that's my Bleach review on the manga and on the TV series. So yeah. So technically, oh yeah, no new episode today on Bleach on iTunes, guys. Looks like you guys have to wait for next week for a new one to come out. So that's that. Good night and